Man said there was other players that we could have got. There's other strikers we could have got for 75 million at the time. There's better players. I asked you, man. I said, who? You know what a man turned around to me and said? A man said, that's the scout's job.
I mean,
So he didn't have an answer. He didn't even have an answer.
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk. Go check. Sending call and banter my team and we banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tessie talks.
Yes, people, what's going on? We back again, feeling better than ever. As you can see, everybody on this table just smiling and happy. You get me? We were supposed to have a special guest for you guys this week, but he had cold feet. No.
Choked.
True says he did.
That man have been choking lately still.
Pause.
Pause. Dean choked.
You're lucky I don't have the card. You're lucky I don't have the card here right now, bro.
Yeah.
That's a yellow night.
The cards are over there still.
Strong yellow.
I'm on the yellow.
That's a yellow card. That is a yellow card, bro. Oh my lord. But trust me, these man be getting cold feet, bro. Dean, I still can't see you in here. And the boy Jay vocals, man. What happened, man? Really? You didn't even lose, blood. You just lost 2 points. You get me? Well, no, you didn't lose 2 points. Actually, you gained a point.
Literally.
You get me? But how you feeling, man? Got your little favour.
Top of the league, man. You know what I mean? All we can do is do our part. You get me? All we can do is do our part and just hope it's good enough. You get me?
Listen to this humble guy, bro.
Well, it's the truth.
It's
the truth, bro.
Gassed right
what
now.
will be, will be. Yeah?
It's not over.
Huh?
Or if you fumble it.
What if we fumble
Fuming.
it? If we fumble it, it's just how the cookie crumbles, you get me?
Alright, are you still...
We fumbled it last year, but
Yeah,
I don't see... I don't think we'll fumble it. It's not necessarily saying I don't think we are gonna win it, but like say we drop points, I wouldn't class that as fumbling it.
Nah, this season...
Say we lose, so what, there's 7 games left,
Yeah.
and we lose like 3 games or something, then yeah, we fumbled it, you get me? Cause there's no reason for that to happen. Like Arsenal are in a good place right now. We're playing good. We don't look like conceding.
They are known to battle.
Well, we'll see it.
He had to throw that one, innit?
They are known to battle.
I don't think last season was a bottle job. I don't think even if you lose 3 games, I would call that a bottle.
Year, I honestly just feel like we didn't, as a team, didn't expect to be there, and when it come to it, we shat the bed, basically. You get me? But this year, we look like a team that should be there. You get me?
Yeah.
Like last year, it was like Arsenal were on good form. But
you lot got
this
that
year,
Leicester bounce this season,
this is just how we are. This is the team that we are.
Leicester bounce. That's it.
You get me?
You just go into games like it's almost like Arsenal go into games knowing all of us are good enough, lads. Let's just go win. You know the ones there, like you know when you just look at a team and you're just like they're just gonna win just because that's just how they are right now. Like trust me,
Well,
that Leicester bounce, man.
you're top of the table now, so everyone will be saying it's yours to lose, but we shall see. And we're gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna talk about that in more detail. You know, Capo, how do you feel about that result on the weekend? Because me personally, a lot of people are saying, yo, United fans should be happy, you should be positive.
That we got the draw?
Yeah, you see me, I'm personally fuming. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fuming.
I kind of get it because at the same time as we took a point away from the game, the Bruno goal should never have happened, technically. Like, it was a big mistake and we capitalised on it. Good from us. But if the mistake was never there, we would never have got the goal. So I hear it, we got a point, we should be happy, but at the same time, everyone wants to win. So kind of not happy about it, but I'm kind of happy about it.
I hear that. 6 points dropped from winning positions in a week.
Man, you were just dead at it. Ain't got nothing else to say, man.
Is that the manager's fault?
It's the players' fault.
Bearing in mind, every goal we conceded when we dropped 2 points in each game was an individual error from a player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the players' fault. I think our players are playing shit. Respectfully. Like, I know it sounds mad blunt and I'm just being an arsehole about it, but Rashford shit this season, fam. Flipping Bruno arguably shit this season, fam. Everyone's just shit, bro. We ain't got a flipping right winger, really, bro. Everyone's shit.
I think this season, I think our good players, or
Scott McTom banging all our goals,
our quote unquote good players, they've all been shit.
Up. Yeah, they ain't turned up.
They've all been shit bar one, and he's just been injured.
Go back through the videos. I've been saying it for how long, bro? As much as man want to blame Ten Hag and the manager before him and the manager before that, sometimes, once again, you have to look at the players, bro. Simple as that, fam. Players that everyone knows have got a bit of class in them ain't showing no class in them right now. So where do we go from here? You shy? That's it. Fair enough. The manager might have made some questionable decisions. You get me, but
no, I agree. I agree. I think if we had a little bit of fucking IQ, certain players had IQ and they could game manage,
sound like
bro.
Sound like you're at Mr. Flipping, Mr. IQ himself.
Rashford, bro. I love him, but he has to go, bro. But
go.
You better sound depressed, bro.
Right, I'm depressed, bro. Who loses 6 points from winning positions in a week, bro? I'm depressed, fam.
Can't all be at the top of the league, though.
Villa are literally putting top 4 on a plate for Manchester United right now, bro. Like, yo, we don't think we're good. Yeah, take it. And these man are just doing stupid shit, bro.
We got them on the weekend, you know?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Villa.
You know, if we beat Fulham, if we actually beat Fulham and then beat Brentford and Chelsea, we could have lost to Liverpool and still been in it with a game in hand on Villa, bro. I see people got hope, well, we can still do it. Nah, fuck all of that. I'm not interested, bro. The season's done. But a quick one just for you, though. I don't know if you've been watching Manchester United's games on this week before we get into tweet of the week. Would you say it was that the manager has to take blame for us losing 6 points in 3 games?
Do you know what it is? You can't just isolate it down to 6 games. Like,
I'm just talking about these 3 games, bro. This week where we've literally been in winning positions and man have either drew the game or lost the game within 5 minutes of the final whistle.
Nah, it's just that you can. The way I see it is, however you want to spin it, it would always at some point you can always aim it towards the manager.
No, of
you
course.
can say it's the players and their mentality or whatever, but then the next man would say, but Ten Hag has to instill that mentality into the players. You get me?
It's
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a flipping easy way out, basically.
Yeah.
You know what it is for me, yeah? When it comes to that, like, you see, if this was Arsenal or Chelsea or even Villa, clubs that ain't really had that much managers in a long period of time, then I could understand it. You see, if this was Moyes, I used to be like that. If it was Moyes, I'd be like, cool, but why is Ten Hag supposed to instill this mentality when Rangnick couldn't, when Jose couldn't, when LVG couldn't? Man that are actually better than him couldn't do it. So why is he gonna do it? At some point, man have to look at these youths. They're brought you, like, there's no two ways about it. You can say Ten Hag's good enough or not, and you can obviously point the finger at him in certain aspects, like building the team around McTominay as of recent because he's the one banging in the goals, or picking Rashford when he's clearly out of form and not giving certain man chances. He's not innocent. Of course he's not innocent, but the bigger picture, the wider picture, man expect him to do things that previous managers who were better than him on paper couldn't do it. So why is he gonna do it? But then he's not. He's the problem and he needs to go. And then you look at who man are linked to. you fully look at who man are linked to that these man actually want, because it's not rumours, you think he's going to do a better job than this man here?
Well, I think it is. I think some people have just accepted that United won't go the right... Whether they're right or wrong, they can't go in the right direction with Ten Hag, but they have no idea or plan of who they want, but Ten Hag's got to go. So they're willing for things to get even worse, maybe, with
that's dope.
with another manager, just to get Ten Hag out because I don't think it's working.
Yeah, them respectfully, every
I hate people like that.
every individual has their own opinion, but you're just an idiot. And this leads on to tweet of the week, actually. And we ain't done this in a very long time, so I'm fired up for this one. And I can't wait to hear Capo's opinion on this one, guys. There is still no jingle, and I'm not even gonna give you any false promises of when the jingle is coming. All I can assure you is it will be here at some point. Blame Keems because he's not writing the bars. And it's about
How much subscribers we on right now?
Did they know? Did they know that it's man on the intro?
If you don't know that it's man on the intro, take a listen again and you will understand. You get me? But
Multi-talented people out there, man.
you get me.
Excellence.
But yeah, don't worry, the jingle will come at some point. I promise you, season 3 won't. I said I'm not making no promises.
Nah, this is what I'm saying, though. But
scratch
obviously,
that. Scratch.
that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Obviously,
you know what it is?
how much
This
subscribers
one, we're
we
being
got?
productive, bro.
How much subscribers we got?
283 at the
When
moment.
we hit 500, chat to us about jingles. Get me? You show us love.
Subscribe, man.
Trust me.
Yeah,
come on, man.
You heard it here first.
If you're watching and you're not subscribed, just press subscribe in it. Cause I know someone out there
doing
right
this
now
for you lot.
watching and you
Doing
ain't
this for
subscribed.
you
Get
lot.
me?
Yeah,
Especially if you know, man. If you know, man, you ain't
Subscribe to us.
subscribed, then it's just weird.
Like the
facts.
video, drop a few comments, chat shit if you know. Chat shit in the comments if you
Ah,
want.
do you know what?
Gets onto me. Do it.
Do you know what? Before we even go into tweet of the week, I have to give a round of applause to comment of the week from, I think his name was, Matthew.
yeah.
He's
The
always
big one that
in
you sent,
there.
man.
Yeah, he's always in
my
there.
dog,
You have to, that's a big comment still, you get me?
My dog, you get me?
And you know what I love that comment, yeah? Is because I personally have been saying this for a very long time, and it's nice to just see that somebody else thinks like me, like I'm not going crazy, because I say that to certain people and they'll be like, what you on about? But yo, big up yourself, you get me? But that's enough of that. Let's get into tweet of the week. Games, can you read the tweet for us, please?
Okay. So this week's tweet comes from @Rius19, Zed the God, and he says, Rasmus is not it, man. Paid 75 mil for a prospect who's not even a future star boy. He was worth 30 mil tops. You can't see nothing in his game to say he's gonna be world class.
Yo, bro. That's what they're saying about Rasmus.
Rasmus!
Oh God.
That's not in the chat.
Oh God, that's in the chat, bro.
I didn't see that.
That's how man are talking about.
said that?
Right?
Shall I run that back?
Run that back.
What's that say? Zed the God.
Zed the God.
Said the God.
Zed the God.
Rius,
Days are numbered, my boy. Yeah?
19.
Trust me.
He says, Rasmus is not it, man. Rasmus is not it. Man paid 75 mil for a prospect who's not even a future star. He was worth 30 mil tops. You can't see nothing in his game to say he's gonna be world class.
Right now, let me just before we even go into that tweet, I'm just gonna add some context to it. So I've said to your man, I said, yo, as a Manchester United supporter,
There, you know.
as a Manchester United supporter, there is no way on God's earth you can use a player's price tag to evidence how shit you think the player is. Why? Because since David Gill has left the club, we have overpaid for every single player. Our best deal to this date in terms of the caliber of player and how much we paid or whatever was Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and we got him for free. That's our best deal. If you're just talking monetary and you're not adding no contact,
So the freebie was the best one.
that is the best deal. Every other player, especially in the starting 11, that have come and gone. We've overpaid for every single one. So how can you use a price tag to justify how shit somebody is? Just to add context to that, and I'm gonna go deeper in that. But Capo, let's stick into the tweet. What's your thoughts, my boy?
Bro. You know why it's a sticky argument? Because everyone will always argue that you overpaid for a youngster. That's always the biggest like focal point. Anytime anyone buys a youngster, if you buy a youngster for over 50 mil, probably even over 30, as he said, all lights are on him if he don't score in his first game. All lights are on him if he doesn't get over flipping 5 his first season. Well, you know what I'm trying to say? Straight pressure, straight away. But how much do you pay for someone with a high ceiling? You get me? Like, if the scouts have done their job and his numbers match up from previous teams and his games match up, everything matching up, how much do you pay with someone that you see has potential?
But this guy is saying that there's nothing man are seeing to suggest that he's gonna have a high ceiling.
But then
to suggest he's got a high ceiling.
That's what I
mean. Which I
but
disagree with.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's just your opinion, and respectfully, you're wrong. Shut up. You know what I'm trying to say? Get me, fam? I'm not trying to even have that, fam. Because you see Rasmus has showed man a couple times that is really that guy though. As it like is a killer striker at times, bro.
I wouldn't go that far.
Nah. There's been times where I've seen him. It do a little 1-2 shimmy, muscle a man off, finish his dinner. Simple as.
Blood.
Straightforward striker. What more do you need? You know what I'm trying to say? He showed it a couple times. I'm not saying his shoulder's gonna be the best in the world. But it showed his gut, like he can be a goal scorer. That's all we need from. And 75 mil for a youngster that shown he can be a goal scorer is not that bad, because how much would people pay for flipping Adeyemi and them, man, fam? Like, there's so much youngsters out there that people would pay way more than that for. So Rasmus is kind of cheap.
I'm not gonna lie. There's so much ways I can go with this tweet, yeah.
There's better ways.
But I'm gonna go back to your point where you're saying, yo, man, talk about like if you pay over 50 mil for a youngster, you've overpaid. My thing is, there isn't no club, especially in the Premier League, has brought anybody under the age of 23 for a change. No one, especially not the top 6. No one, bro. Mudryk, Enzo, Caicedo, Sancho. There's so many. Anthony, friggin'. You ain't bought anyone, so I can't really. And you're blessed in the department for the YGs, to be fair. So I can't even bring up you lot. And Liverpool. How much Liverpool pay for Szoboszlai? 70 mil.
60 mil or something.
How old is he? Swear he's only like 23.
Don't know. Tell a lie. We got Saliba for 27 mil.
When ain't he homegrown?
No, boy.
Boy from where?
From Saint Etienne.
Blood, you know, I thought my man was you lot's like, you see how we bought Garnacho at a very young age?
Nah.
Swear down.
We bought him, just loaned him out for 3 years.
Fair play. Well, there's one.
Saliba!
There's one. But on average,
It's rare. It's
It don't
rare.
happen.
It don't happen.
It raw don't happen. So to just use the price tag to say, oh, nothing emulates it, or nothing suggests that he was worth that at the price. Man can't, really and truly, you can't name one, especially that United have bought. It's a myth. It's a myth. What's your thoughts on this, Keems?
I think man are being harsh, bro. Like, it's my man's first season, and I don't know what man expected to see. Like, you see, last season it was in Italy, innit? Mm-hmm. He scored what, like 9 league goals or something like that, or 9 goals in all comps. It don't really matter. But I really didn't have any expectations of what Rasmus was gonna do. For one, I didn't watch him in Italy.
Facts.
But you can clearly see, man are just being dishonest with themselves if they're saying that they can't see a player in Rasmus. Like, it's clearly gonna be a big player for you, man, in the future. Just little glimpses of what he's doing and what he's offering, like, in terms of not just goals, like his all-round play, link up, the battling with defenders and stuff. Like, you man have missed that for years.
Yes.
The only player you had that could do that really was Martial, and he's never available.
Never.
So to have, I know you man are more than happy with him.
Facts.
Do you know if my man, what team's my man support?
Is he United fan?
Swear down.
Is he United fan, bro? He's United. But you see, my man, yeah, he's player FC. So it doesn't matter if he likes a player.
So he's one of them man that love the Pogba and that, innit?
Yeah, like right now, Sancho, his team Sancho. Right now, my man, his team Sancho. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say to him about Sancho, and he will be like, you know what, you're right. Especially if it's negative. Like if I said, yo, Sancho's better than Saka, I get hella likes and retweets from you, man. But if I say Sancho's a pussyo, why is Sancho a pussyo? You're just a top red.
But if you use that same logic he's saying in here, what has Sancho shown to be worth that money?
Yeah, that's why I brought this into the show, because I was going to talk about it on Twitter, but I said, you know what, I'm going to save it. But his justification is at the time we bought Sancho for 73 mil, it was justified paying that price. On what planet was it? Correct me if I'm wrong, lads. When we bought Sancho for 73 mil, was it justified in paying that price? Because I don't think it was, especially when Hojlund went for 64 the season after.
I don't think it's justified.
Definitely not justified.
Even more so. Even more so.
Every transfer is a risk at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's literally gambling.
You're literally just gambling that a player is going to work for you. You get me?
Like, you are just showing, as a manager, you don't really care about the P's. And as a fan, I don't give a shit about the P's. I was one of the ones, and Capo can confirm this, that when Ole wanted Sean Longstaff for 15 million, I was like, if that's who Ole wants, just pay the 50 million, bro. I don't give a shit. It's not my P's. So money to me...
I remember man saying
money to me is nothing but... just like a manager, but if the club are going to sanction a deal, that means the manager believes in that player, in it. It's that simple. Whether it works or not is a completely different thing. And it's like I say, man can't say that about Rasmus and then see what Sancho's done at Manchester United and still have that same argument, because Sancho has not justified his 73 million price tag. Even at the time, he didn't. He had a mixed season, and friggin' you had man like Haaland going for cheaper than him at that time. So I just think that's mad. I really think that's mad. There's so much, like I said, there's so much avenues. A man even said to me when I said what, like, I even asked. And Capo, I'm going to ask you this as well. Man said there was other players that we could have got. There's other strikers we could have got for 75 million at the time. There's better players. I asked you, man. I said, who? You know what a man turned around to me and said? A man said, that's the scout's job.
I mean,
so he didn't have an answer.
He didn't even have an answer.
There's no, how much times have we spoke about this lately? Like, there's literally nothing left, bro. Everyone's been rinsed, fam. Even if you've got an
and
open
that's
comma.
a contributing factor to why the prices are high.
Basically,
a man said that's the scout's job. Like, bro, Capo, I'm gonna ask you this: when's the last time we scouted a player? Like, you know, a player like.
Brand new player that no one's
heard of. Like, when was the last time man fully scouted a player? Fam. We don't scout players, bro.
We get ex-player FC, bro. Like,
they're fucking the Silver Twins. You get me, bro?
You get me, bro? Like, man, I said it. I said, yo, Manchester United signed bait names. We either signed bait names, players that the current manager worked with before, or a panic.
Basically,
Cavani, Igalo,
like
panics,
I'm trying
bro.
to think who is the last player you man signed that I didn't know.
No one from.
It might be Rasmus, bro. It actually might be Rasmus, but before him, I can't think of any. I really can't think of any.
Nah, but Rasmus did have a little buzz around him.
I can't think of any, fam. If that's the case, I can't think of any. That's actually playing for us and doing well. There isn't one, fam. There isn't one. The last one probably might be Martial, but I remember Martial at Monaco against you lot.
Nah, it was Man City. It was Man City, innit? No, that was Mbappe.
No, that was you lot. It was you lot. And he got the assist.
Can't remember, bro.
We don't scout players.
Long time ago, fam.
I think that was the last season you was actually in the Champions League.
You know,
bro. Like, my thing is, everyone can have their opinion, say whatever you want, but you see when your opinion is challenged, you have to have a counter argument. So if I'm saying, yo, all right then, who the fuck should we have signed for 75 mil at the time? Don't reply to me and say the scouts, bro, because that means you don't even know. At least if you ask, you get me. At least if friggin' a man said to me Ten Hag out, and I said, yo, okay, so who you replacing Ten Hag with? The easy answer is De Zerbi, but at least there's an answer. You get what I'm trying to say? A man said the scouts, but yeah. You've had a stinker. You've had an absolute stinker. But I'm going to ask the man, is that tweet wild or reasonable?
It's wild, man. Don't chat about my boy Rasmus like that.
And yourself, Keems?
It's wild still.
Absolutely wild, mate. Chatting shite. And you're more than welcome to come on the show, you know, to defend your argument. You know. But with that said, guys, let us know what you think. Is Rasmus a waste of space for 75 million, or can you see a little bit of potential? Or is the tweet? Do you think the tweet's actually reasonable and Rasmus offers nothing, even if it's not goals in the back of the net? Let us know. Like and subscribe the video. Road to 500. You get the 500, you get the jingle.
Jingle.
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk. Go check. Sending corn, banter my team and we banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.